Hello YouTubers. If you land on this video, it's probably because you're having a difficult time getting a clutch or a clutch fan off of a Land Rover. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to remove it without having the specialty tools in order to do so. And I'll also show you how to prevent the need for specialty tools in the future. And one quick correction to the video, I called it a 2014. It is actually a 2013 Land Rover LR4 HSE Discovery. I hope this helps, and if it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
So I have a 2014 Land Rover LR4 Discovery, and it was in a collision, head-on collision. I bought it that condition, and I'm doing the repairs to it, bought the parts for it. One of the pieces that was busted up is the cooling fan. And to get the cooling fan off, I was trying to figure out how to get that done. And I really didn't have quite enough space to put a wrench on the clutch fan behind there because the bolts were in the way. And so I looked online and I saw, well, there's a special tool. It's extremely thin and it gets in front of those bolts. You can't get the bolts out with the clutch on, and you can't get the clutch off with the bolts in there unless you have that special tool. So I'll show you what I did here. I do have this vice grip that actually chains on to clamp to provide a clamp to hold a pulley still, and I put that on the front of the pulley. And you'll notice that I don't have the bolts there, and the reason why is because they became sacrificial bolts. I actually spun them out. They won't come out with the clutch fan on there, but very easy to get a sawzall in there, and I cut them off. And then once I was able to cut them off, now you're able to put a wrench on it, and that's how I loosened it. Now I used the vice grip, and I just put pressure on the vice grip. You spin the fan the same direction as the blades turn when the engine's running. So on this one, it's a left-hand thread, and so I'll be able to get this off. And then my sacrificial bolts here, I can just take them out and put new ones in. And I did that without purchasing those special tools. So now I can get those bolts in real easy, and I'll be able to put my new fan on my clutch and put the clutch back on. I hope that helps somebody. Thanks for watching. Then as a quick follow-up, when I'm putting it back together, I found 3 metric bolts that are they're a Allen head, and they're flat. So next time that won't need to be done. There will be no need to sacrifice any bolts to get that off. You know, that could be pulled for the need of a water pump or any other reason, and you are going to have to get that clutch fan off first in order to be able to do that. So I just solved that problem for the future without having to go through the same thing I did.